man, and Ernie's had quite a go at things recently, and we're here to update you on things. He's now officially out of jail, and so Ernie, tell us what happened.
Oh, it's usual what happened. Most folks would stand up for the Constitution and country end up being put down in some form or another. That's pretty much what happened. I had utilized elements of the Constitution and much research regarding statute and code versus actual law. And in the past, there's so much I've done that hardly anybody knows about. I had already established a precedent-setting case on the 23rd of March in Gallatin County, DPO 8-59A, in Federal Judge Holly Brown's court, that evidenced how it is I'm not in the federal jurisdiction. Based on the driver's license and such things, the evidence on the books is that those kind of licenses are for federal citizens. If you're not a federal citizen, which is clearly laid out in the UCC, it requires one of three ways. You either have to be naturalized, in which immigration is involved, or you have to contract to join the military, or you contract to run and hold public office. If none of that is you, then according to Title 18, Section 22, you're not a federal citizen. If you're not a federal citizen, you're not in commerce. If you're not in commerce, licenses are non-requirable of you. Based on all this, I had been running around the country, just being me, living my life, and doing it without the driver's license. Mind you, I sent in a 13-page challenge based on all this to our State Attorney General, Tim Fox, and the State Governor, Steve Bullock, would be 2 years ago this March. Just past March, and I've never heard a word back. No matter how I pushed, I've never heard a word back. Anytime you require an answer of somebody and the answer comes back in silence, that's called tacit admission, meaning that essentially they consent to whatever charge might be framed within your question, as you're wanting to know something, and if they don't tell you the answer, then you're going to have to make a charge of some kind that either they're incompetent and don't know how to answer, don't know what the answer is, or perhaps they're expressing criminal reservation, criminal mentere, as it's called in Black's Fifth Law Dictionary, and are very hesitant to actually address the challenge you've brought to them, which I've done repeatedly, several different locations. All that being said, this again was part of the issue on 22nd of March, series of steps related to a series of arrests in which I was charged with driving with a